Today we got Layze. Coachella is actually disgusting. Hey man, I've been loving these videos, so I gotta apply y'all with some more, man. Make sure y'all drop a like if y'all enjoy these videos, man. Let's get straight to this video. Oh, why is it not starting?
Coachella, here we come! What is this?
Whoa. Hold on, what just happened? Hold on, did I just see bugs?
Coachella, here we come!
First of all, you got Shrek on the other side.
Oh!
Yo, $20 water. Wow. Okay, we got snakes in the desert, garbage.
What is this? Why is everyone sick and coughing? Welcome. Right this way, please. This is your $15,000 room.
Oh my god, why does it smell so bad in here? This looks like a dystopian Hunger Games directed by Sheehan.
This is
Oh! Yo, this guy's so funny, bro.
actually VIP+++. We upgraded you from VIP++. What did you upgrade exactly? The disease that I'm about to catch in here? No, the water. Instead of tap water, you get Dasani water now.
Dasani water.
Hell no, downgrade me right now. And where's the toilet?
Why this reminded me of what's that show that me and Moxie been watching? I think it's called Lotus or something. White Lotus. Something like that.
I thought this came with a toilet. It'll find you. Coachella, a music festival that happens every single year in California.
It's like the only YouTuber Central laughs to. What you mean?
Or to be more precise, in Indo, California, which is in the desert. And I don't know why people will go to a festival that happens in the desert.
Facts.
Couldn't be me. Y'all have fun though.
I mean, I still go with the baddies there, so you know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but hey, man, you got a man, so I know like if I think he got a man. I don't know.
But guess what? They didn't have fun. This year to go to Coachella,
They didn't have
the line
fun.
actually started at about 1 o'clock in the morning. Could have been way earlier. Could have been at 12, maybe 11 p.m. from the previous day, even though they wouldn't start accepting people inside until 8:30, I believe. People were waiting in line from 2 p.m. So what would these people actually do when they were waiting in line for over 8 hours? Like,
What?
where would they go to the bathroom? What would they eat? Well, actually, they just pooped right there near a bush.
How do you know this? How do you know this and you wasn't there? It gotta be video proof somewhere in here. It gotta be, bro.
I'm not even kidding. Because unless you bought a preferred parking, which would cost basically your rent, where it depends where you live actually, and this is how much one of these influencers paid for preferred parking.
It's time to play our favorite guessing game of the year.
Favorite.
How much did Isabel Wallace spend on this car camping pass for Coachella? Size of my head, like, this little thing is usually $375 for a preferred pass.
I like your nails. I just had to let you know. Wait, what?
I had to do a payment plan for this shit. I bought it off StubHub. It is the most expensive. It is.
Payment plan for a
I
parking.
literally can't even look you in the eye.
Payment plan?
Guess how much this shit was? $1,028. Oh my!
You crazy? You think I'm gonna pay $1,000 for a parking spot? You're crazy. Oh my gosh, the Caligas sisters got lucky. The Hot sisters got lucky. All of them got lucky then. Ain't no way. And you already paying so much money to even get there and to be there for a couple days in the Airbnb. In the parking spot too? What? What? You're crazy, bro. I'm glad I ain't
It's
go.
going to be epic though. Mark my words.
Over $1,000 just to park.
And I love how she says, this year's actually gonna be epic because I'm going, and when I go, things are gonna be epic. And guess what happened? Things weren't actually epic. This is probably the worst year from what I've seen. So for $1,000, baby girl, you better get a refund.
Worst year. Chat, from the videos that we watched with all the other Coachella videos, I don't think this was the worst, but I feel like a lot of people was having a lot of fun, chat.
Oh!
I feel like they was having fun. But just imagine though, parking tickets are like $1,000, right? 10 people that park is already $10,000, bro. I wonder how much money they made from that Coachella stuff.
Which you can't, so you're screwed.
I'd literally do anything for you guys to have the best Coachella experience. Love you guys.
W her,
Did
bro.
she just blame her expense on us?
Oh, she did? Oh yeah, I'm watching it.
Did she just say, I'm gonna do the best thing? I'm gonna spend as much money as I possibly can. I'm gonna go broke just for you guys?
Simple.
To enjoy the vlogging experience
Chat,
that I'll
okay.
do, not for myself, but for you. This is all on you, and I feel like you should all donate some money to me. But yeah, I'm doing this for you guys. I do this for charity. Girl, don't lay this shit on us. Like, what? For us, there's at least 1 million influencers vlogging this. What makes you think that we're all gonna be like watching your video like, ooh. You're delusional? So $1,000 for preferred park.
Bro, I can't lie, bro. Layze does not care, bro.
Oh!
He does not care. He don't care to be friends with you, bro. He gonna state his opinion whether you like it or not, bro. Man.
Parking, and about 1,000 more for you to get in there for, I think it's for 3 days, like a general pass. And I think they give you a tiny tent.
And what I mean by a tiny tent,
A house?
this is what I'm talking about.
This package was sold to me as everything I'd need to camp.
Everything.
The tent, sleeping bags, air mattress, and a light. But trust me when I tell you I needed so much more. The temperatures reached 105 degrees, and at 7:30 we were all forced outside of our tent to try to find shade that we could continue to sleep in. The interior of the tent reached about 200 degrees, and all of our toiletries melted, including the lids and plastic bottles. On a good note, the porta potties were located right at our campsite. Unfortunately, they were right beside the tent and often didn't smell so great.
What if someone brought their girlfriend to Coachella as a romantic date night? You know, hey babe, I got us tickets to Coachella. It's gonna be so fun and romantic. And then the night comes and they're in these tents.
Why does it look like he was beating his meat in the bushes right now?
Oh!
I don't know. It was just passing by my head for some reason. I don't know why, but hey.
It's gonna be so fun and romantic. And then the night comes and they're in these tents. And while they're trying to kiss, like trying to have a romantic moment, there's a dude right next to them in those porta potties having explosive diarrhea.
You could earn every second of her perfect. Grace and her limitless beauty.
Yo.
Actually, forget the romantic date. I am not sleeping in those tents near the porta potties where it's guaranteed for someone to have diarrhea. I might as well sleep at Taco Bell's bathroom for free.
And then there were the service vehicles that drove day and night, creating so much dust.
So much fun.
At nighttime, if the vehicles didn't keep you awake, the generators did. For these lights, the lights that they kept on all throughout the night. You could never tell if it was day or nighttime in your tent. Everything was lit up bright orange.
So much.
That's crazy, bro. So this is the reality, bro. So these influencers really got it lucky, bro. Dang, bro, because they got Airbnbs, some nice Airbnbs too at that. Multiple rooms, upstairs, downstairs, food. Then they got a whole pool to themselves, bro. You can literally throw a whole kickback in the backyard.
Oh!
Dang, bro, I feel bad for them, bro. Shoot, that was finna be me in them tents. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh!
Total package cost me about 1,000 Canadian
All right,
dollars,
sir, you
and
have a
as a
nice night,
first-time camper, it definitely was not a very favorable experience.
Y'all say goodnight.
Really? And keep in mind, this is supposed to be a fun experience. People are doing this for
Yeah, because the Caligari Sisters was partnered with Noise. Yeah, I know, bro. But same thing with Jake Weber and them, bro. They got a YouTube what's it called thing too, bro. Like, wow, bro. Wow. And who was so the hostages was also paired up with the YouTube too as well then, huh? Wow, that's crazy, bro. Loki, sometimes when I'm mad, I just start cursing in Spanish. Damn, bro. Yo, your favorite, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Yo, this is crazy, bro. I didn't think this was like how life was, bro, for them.
Fun. I feel like if I'm gonna have to go through all this shit, they'd have to pay me to go to Coachella.
Someone said it's giving FEMA camp, and I can totally see it. Prisoners of war camp vibes.
So I feel like we have a lot more cons than pros, and the biggest ones, the biggest problems being the heat, the dust, no place to sleep, all the noise, and the generators. Now, I couldn't believe this at first, but everyone was actually getting sick there because of the dust, because this is happening in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's a full-on
like, why
desert.
do they do it in the like in the dust, like in the middle of nowhere? Why didn't they just do it at LA or something?
That these people are going to, and no one's thinking of to bring masks or something, and people were just basically getting sick. And when someone posted a video of the aftermath, I'm like, why would you do this to yourself?
All right, you guys. At night when I go to bed, this is how
And
I
all you hear is partying in the back. Golly.
set up my space. And I'm gonna close this.
The coughing.
Anyway,
Damn, bro. Bro can't stop coughing.
The way he's so disturbed by the coughing.
I'm going to close.
At this point, bro.
If it's not for the loud music, the generators, the lights keeping you up, it's gonna be that damn cough.
Yeah.
Bro is sleeping.
You should have brought you some. What's that thing called? Like the headphones that like you don't hear nothing in there, bro. You need one of those. Should have grabbed one of those, bro.
Next to Patient Zero. Why are you in World War I?
Are you guys having fun yet? Like, are you enjoying the Coachella experience? Because so far the videos that I've seen, it seems really nice. Yeah. Besides the people living in concentration camps right there. Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but influencers would have stopped at least 3 mental breakdowns if they were using today's sponsor, Rocket Money, to avoid this financial disaster in the first place.
Facts.
You all know I'm gonna save my money where I can and where I cannot. Remember when I did that video with Panera trying their lemonade? I signed up for their trial to get it for free, which I did. Then 2 months later, they charged me, and I'm like, how dare you charge me for something that I signed up for and I forgot about? So thankfully, with Rocket Money, which is a financial app that helps you cancel subscriptions, manage your money better, and lower your bills.
W sponsor Segway? No cap.
No, like they will actually negotiate your bill for you.
I don't need nobody to do that
automatically
for
makes a
me.
list of your subscription so you can keep track of them in one place. You can cancel the ones that you don't want anymore with just a few taps, so you don't have to call anyone, because you know my anxiety would kill me if I had to call a company to cancel my subscription. They have saved people an average of $740 a year and a total of $5 million in canceled subscriptions. So if you want to save more and spend less, click the first link in the description so you can get started for free.
That's
and
crazy.
You can unlock more features with premium.
Like, how did you make a whole ad look so interesting? How did he do that?
Thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring this video. So while these videos were popping everywhere on TikTok, there was also rumors that started popping everywhere about people smelling, and it wasn't just like, oh, a person or two. I believe that a lot of people that go to Coachella smell. Imagine going there to a party and you're over here like, yeah, so cool. Like you're holding your breath because people didn't shower.
What you expect?
Oh!
You're in the middle of the desert and it's hot outside and everybody's sweaty, sleeping in tents and stuff. Where do you even shower at? Like, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, bro, I couldn't go. Nah, I couldn't go. I couldn't deal with anybody being musty, bro. And then just imagine somebody just accidentally, they jump in partying, they accidentally hit you with their sweat. Now you got they sweat particles on you, bro. Like, get away from me, you. I could never, bro. I like, bro, I'm one of those people, bro. If it's too hot, bro, and I'm sweating, bro, I gotta take a shower right then and there, or I feel disgusting, bro. Can't do it, bro.
As a non-influencer with an artist pass at
Some
Coachella,
people wash themselves off with water bottles and soap.
Oh!
Man, they ain't doing with barely one, barely soap. I already know, barely a water bottle. Like, how? Like,
you should know some of your
and
favorite
then the water bottles probably cost $20.
Oh!
Sure, at Coachella, they trying to make their money, bro.
influencers smell so bad.
Nah, them influencers.
And the entire comment section is actually filled with people saying that, oh, actually this influencer smelled. Oh, this influencer smelled. I'm not gonna say the exact names of the influencers, but the rumors might actually be true because of the shower situation. Now, when it's 200 fucking degrees Fahrenheit out there and everyone's sweating, there needs to be accessible showers, but guess what they didn't have? They did have the accessible showers, but there was a minimum of 2-hour wait time for these showers, and these weren't actually the best showers. Okay, let's take a look at these showers real quick. Okay, they did. Ooh.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to work at McDonald's, right? And in the back, it looked like this majority. Everything looked like this. The sink looked like this. Everything looked like tin can foil almost.
Oh!
Bro, I don't think this is cleaning you off, bro. In a 2-hour wait? Are you serious? Imagine me bringing some of my family members. I gotta wait 2 hours, and then they taking a shower as well too. Then you got so many people. Like, what? Oh no, bro.
That's gotta be dirty.
It's giving gel. It's giving the dog showers that they wash their dogs in the groomers. Facts though.
Okay, just finished. I'm gonna give the showers a 6 out of 10. They weren't the worst thing ever. It also, it was a hassle. The water pressure was so hard. Most of it was like a mist, and then there was one little area that was shooting just like a little straight shot. Then there's nothing to put your stuff, so you kind of have to just hang it everywhere. It's air conditioned, so there is wind blowing. So you have to kind of hold the sides of the thing together, or else everything will be showing. But they're free, so.
Why did that shower scene look like those places for cows? You know, this part right here, it looks like one of those things that they put in the cow's titty to suck its milk out, or when they shower the cows. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. So as she said, they are crazy, actually free. So that's the reason why the line
it looks like a shower at a water park. Factual.
Over a mile away, or over 2 hours just to get into the free showers. Or there's still a line, a smaller line, if you decide to do the showers or you have to pay for it. I believe it was $20 for a shower that was slightly better. And by slightly better, I mean that in the whole showering area, you get a sink to wash your hands.
Okay.
That was the upgrade. If you pay $20, you can actually wash your hands. And there was still a line there. Even paying $20, you won't be able to skip the line just for a shower.
Why are you guys taking everything showers at Coachella? Literally. Take them at home.
That's where the rumors are coming from. People are just not showering, not because they can't, even though I believe some of y'all. I'm not gonna name any names,
hey, yo,
but I believe a lot.
Get that thing out my face, bro.
Oh!
I told you about this, bro. We not finna do this, bro. I like you, bro. Not like that, though. Okay? But I like you, but get that thing out my face. Why do you have this pointer anyway? You supposed to be my teacher or something?
Oh!
Come on, man.
A lot of you need to shower. Now, don't make me go back to high school where I had this friend that I thought she was really nice. I really loved her and respected her. I never got the courage to tell her, hey.
Facts.
You stink. Like, shower, please.
Facts.
Like, I feel like I never knew her situation, so I just never got the courage to say, hey, have you seen that new deodorant by Dove? Actually, it just dropped, and I feel like you should be the first person to try this deodorant because they say it kind of helps with bad smell. Not that you smell bad, but I feel like you should try it because, yeah. No, I never actually managed to tell her that she smells, but that's the reality.
Somebody probably did.
That's why people stunk. Too hot, sweating all the time, no access to showers, and when you're like partying and moving all the time and you're gonna be sweating like crazy,
Facts.
you are gonna stink. So, ew, the crowd. Imagine going to Coachella like you're partying. That's why the other girl was holding her nose, cause the smell, dude. When 50% of that crowd hasn't showered, it's gonna be like a stink bomb. But don't let that normal experience ruin your future plans for Coachella, because the rich side also does exist. And
dude, bro, that's so crazy to think about right now, Chad. They got it good. The Caligas sister got it good. The Haas sister got it good. Jake Weber got it good. They all got it good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. There should be no complaints from any of the influencers, bro. Honestly, bro. Talk about it's too hot. That's the least of their problems, bro. We really gotta struggle, bro. Dang, bro. That's tough. Imagine you spend all this money, bro. All this money, and you can't even take a decent shower. You gotta worry about sleeping in a tent. How much did they pay for the tent? Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't go, bro. I'm glad I didn't. Facts, if you got over 2 million and you complaining, you gotta get kicked out. Facts, though. Facts. Cause ain't no way, bro.
it's like night and day. Every time people got a normal side of the Coachella, they're like, oh no, take me back to Kylie Jenner's Coachella, or like a rich celebrity's Coachella, or like a rich
influencer. I thought it was all good, bro.
The experience is so much different. They don't have to struggle or go through all that because they have these bougie places like...
It's Coachella day one, y'all. I can't believe it. The time has...
Where is the camp? Like the tent?
RV resort. And listen, let me show you around. This is our lot. Like, I actually can't believe that it's on like a little lagoon. We have a pool, a hot tub, outdoor furniture over here, this whole super nice kitchen area.
I can't. I'm just going through this. Maybe it's just me having a personal issue, but life is so unfair. It really is. How are you, as a regular, normal person that goes to Coachella, not upset that this is the reality where influencers are over here like living this crazy...
Bro, I know that crib right there probably $1 million, bro.
Oh!
Wow, bro. They get Airbnbs that's built like this. Yo. Wow, bro. Wow, bro. And the good thing about Layze, bro, he feel for us people, bro. He feel for us, bro. Like, I know he's rich, bro. I know he's rich. He could go if he wanted to, but he didn't. But he can feel for us, though. I didn't see this side of Coachella, bro.
Bougie.
And influencers got food for them, so they didn't have to pay as much as the other people. Factual too. Cause some of these sponsors, they be just having people just make them food and buy food, like, you know, all that stuff, bro. That's another thing. You get AC, bro, in your own Airbnb. You know, nice bed, nice TV, bro, internet there, bro. Like, you got everything. I'm pretty sure if they was in that desert, they didn't have no internet there, bro. At least one bar. At least. That's crazy. I never just go to a regular concert. I've been to a regular concert before, but you won't catch me spending days on the ground and on the desert and thinking I'm gonna not have an Airbnb. You're crazy. And a whip. I gotta have a whip. Or Uber, something, bro. How does that girl have a better place than the Caligaris? I don't know, bro. She must be rich or something. I don't know. She probably got that out of her own pockets, though. I don't even know who that girl is, neither.
Lifestyle Coachella, and you're over here like in your car or in like a tent where you couldn't breathe because it was 200 degrees, where the influencer is enjoying her iced drinks and this amazing view. Like, I could never support that. Knowing that someone is gonna have it way easier than me, I could never. I can't. I cannot support that.
A respirator. It breathes for him.
Here I am using my own lungs like a sucker.
And we have this little dock that goes onto a lagoon. People have boats here to like...
Don't get me wrong, she kinda cute. But what is she famous for? No offense. But hey, like, I don't know who this is, bro. I don't know who this is. I was watching Moxie. No, you good. Welcome back. Kino, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat.
Cut around the lagoon. Like, I can't. When we were stuck in our RV, a bunch of guys had to come over and help us, and they looked so rich. I was like, oh God, where are we? We pulled up in this shit box. They were like, where are you from? We were like, Beverly Hills.
Right.
Don't look it. They probably think we're Nepo babies. But even as we were like driving to our lot in our junker, we were looking around.
Bro, it don't even look like you in the desert. Don't even look like... I'm hearing birds and everything.
Oh!
What?
Just call this $500,000 truck $500,000, by the way.
What?
A shitbox?
Wow.
She called this a junker? A $500,000 RV truck
A junker.
And we were like, wow, we are bringing the trash to the RV resort. Like, every RV here is worth like $1 million, $2 million. There's like McLarens and Lamborghinis parked out front. Like, it's pretty crazy. I had no idea. I said to those old rich guys, I was like,
bro, then you got every...
this place is nice. They were like, well, yeah, you must have paid a lot to stay here. I was like, well, I have no gauge on like what is expensive and inexpensive in an RV resort. I've never stayed at one.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Gauge
Facts.
when I spent so much money on this bougie RV. Like, oh, I thought it was like a junk. I only spent a couple of grand, and I thought it was pretty cheap. But when I'm looking at your $1 to $2 million RV, I'm like, wow, now that's bougie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That just hurt me, bro. That just did something to me, bro. You know how much money that is, bro? Like, forget the Coachella. Give me the money instead, bro. I can make that work with my whole life, bro. Shoot, I can go on a whole, like, paradise. Like, bro, like, I can't believe this, bro. Some people did not deserve to be rich, bro.
She's definitely right when she says she has no gauge when it comes to the price, because I think the truck option that she paid for...
Like, that's a big truck. It's bigger than you. And, like, how many times, like... people you can fit in that? At least 50 people.
At least $5,000 minimum. Minimum. Okay? And she's like, wow, I don't know how much this cost me, but it doesn't feel as rich. I feel like I could have spent a lot more, you know?
Oh my God, I've reached another district of Coachella. Oh, this is so out of touch. Are you fun of
I had a wet dream about my dad. I let my dog eat my cat. One time my vape died in school and I had to use my teacher Chromebook charger. Miss Mason, I stole your charger. Bro, just name drop. Hold on, you're that much of a fiend you had to use a Chromebook charger to charge your vape? My little sister touched me in my sleep. I made my grandma take her teeth out and go crazy on it. Sometimes I beat to your Instagram post.
Oh!
What did he say?
in the pit?
Wait. Is this... Oh my God. This is the girl. This is the I found a bee in the pit girl.
No, like, I finna be in the pit. Like,
I knew she looked familiar. Now, I don't want to keep you too...
Never heard of her before. Still never heard of her. So she went viral off of saying something about being in a pit.
disconnected from reality. So we're gonna go back to normal for a second here, and I want to show you the food that the normal people had at Coachella, and it was sad as hell. A girl bought a sandwich, and I think she had a bag of Takis she brought from home, but I think she bought the sandwich there, and that sandwich was probably $16 to $20.
Crazy.
And when I tell you,
First meal at Coachella.
this is the...
Oh my God.
Oh!
Oh my God, bro. I feel so bad for her, bro. And that's not even the good bread, I think. Like, I see more legs than meat, bro. Like what?
Oh!
And then Takis. Why are you eating Takis in the middle of the desert that's mad hot and 200 degrees?
Oh!
Takis? Is that even the best choice?
Saddest looking sandwich that I've ever seen for $16 to $20 and a bag of Takis.
Sure, I'd rather pack me some food and bring it with me or something.
Doing well, I'll tell you that much right now. Okay, girl. People made it look so easy. Me and my best friend are not doing well. One of the canopies that we bought was broken. That was off to a bad start. We waited 6.5 hours in line for security to let us in the heat. God. I contemplated leaving and getting a hotel room.
I would have
not really
left.
the nature girly, you know? My house stays on 68.
What are you doing at
I
Coachella?
have some mini Takis here.
What's 68? Mini Takis, bro? Mini Takis. Yeah.
They're really good. And also,
Takis better. Probably better than a sandwich, 100%.
the camping spot tour will be posted soon. It's just, it doesn't look good right now.
I am gonna say this though. You know when you're at the beach and you're having a fun day and everything and you eat that sandwich? This kind of looks like one of those sandwiches. That sandwich was probably bomb.
Because she looks so tired from Coachella and like even a sad looking sandwich is gonna taste bomb at that point. Now just compare these two experiences, normal people versus the rich influencers. Sitting in bed right now, just showered and ate a tortilla. The flex. Hey, I actually just showered and I had a tortilla. What are you up to? Oh, what are you eating? Takis. Can't relate.
Oh!
I could use some Takis right now though.
Okay, I'm starving, so let's come get nachos. The one thing I didn't want, no, tacos. The one thing I didn't want to do, and now I'm doing it. It's okay.
How much?
While I wait for the tacos, I got another, how much is it? $17? $17 lemonade. It's mostly ice, but it's so good.
Just
Mostly ice?
Oh!
I hate when people be giving me majority ice and less of the drink, bro, and charge so much. That's why I be like, keep the ice. No ice in my cup, bro. I'm gonna make the best out of this every single time.
Lemonade.
$120
What?
worth of food, guys. I'm not gonna lie, they're not good. They're not good.
Oh.
The tortillas are like freezing cold. Like,
Oh my
freezing.
god.
How much do you want to bet that that's just frozen food? There's no way they cook
It gotta
that
be
there.
frozen.
I am 99% sure
100%.
it's all just frozen food and they put it in the microwave in there.
Oh,
and they probably didn't
no.
leave it in there for a full minute because there's a lot of people waiting and they don't have time to wait a full minute for the microwave. So they're like, 15 seconds, done, take it out. It's still frozen, but
Bro, I just remember the Caligas sisters ended up getting a matcha drink or something like that, and they was complaining about the drinks being like $17 each, bro. I felt bad at first, but now I don't feel bad no more.
Oh!
I don't. Because, bro, you see how these people gotta go through this, bro? Yo, Chris, welcome to the chat, buddy. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure they man, I'm telling you, I don't know, bro. I just feel like Coachella wrong, bro. It's not their fault. It's Coachella fault.
they'll eat it anyways because they're hungry. $102 for tacos, and nachos, and 2 lemonades.
That's a lot of nachos, though. You're
I
right, welcome to
expect
the
Coachella
chat.
to be expensive, and I really hope the experience is worth it.
Welcome.
Okay, maybe not that experience.
And you guys all know that I am bugophobic as hell. If there's a phobia that I
That's
support,
true.
it's bugophobia and actually
And I hate bugs.
snakeophobia.
Snakes!
You know where I'm about to go with this.
Oh!
Snakes everywhere at Coachella. Actually, going around these tents where these people were camping for Coachella, and that would have been my final straw. Snakes at Coachella.
You guys are snakes.
Go.
What you think? We're in the desert. We're in the desert. You think I'm finna? Oh my God. Imagine one of those got into somebody's tent, bro. That's a large snake right there. And they decided to do this in the desert, bro. What? Mind you, the Coachella thing don't end for 3. It ends like, it goes on for 2 weeks, bro. It goes on for 2 weeks. I think it's 2. It's 3 or 2. One of the two. But like, what?
Oh my god.
You guys are snakes.
Are you serious, dude?
Crazy.
I mean, maybe that's a good idea to tell someone that there's a snake, but he had no emotion behind that. Maybe he was trying to keep them calm, but he was over here like, you guys a snake. If that was me, you gotta yell at me. You gotta give me more emotion.
Facts.
Telling me that there's a snake. Dude, if I saw that snake near me, I would have literally... I don't think you got... I'm not exaggerating when I say I hate bugs and snakes. I'm
Facts.
sorry, I
Same.
really do. And when someone says, you guys a snake, be more fucking serious about it, so I know the situation is more serious. A giant anaconda who did your entire family in 2 seconds right behind you, right there. Match the tone with the situation.
100%.
Don't give me that. You guys a snake. Let's go back to our girl who was having that sad looking sandwich where she probably paid $20 for that. Let's see what happened.
No, he is so real, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The realest thing you can ever say right here, bro. That's a fact. Cause boy, I would have been yelling, bro. I'd be scared for people, bro. Say if somebody got bit, then they got poisoned, bro. And then that you got that guy like, it's a snake right there. It's a snake. And then go about his day. No, we need to be more. What? I don't even think you're gonna be able to make it to the hospital by how hot it is over there, bro. You might pass away from the heat than the bite itself, bro. Forget the bite at that point. Cut off your leg or something.
The next day after that.
I literally just woke up. My friend is in the shower line waiting for us. I slept so good last night. I think I'll survive this camp. But I did get sick. People kept saying to cover your nose and your mouth. That was the one thing that I forgot, was a mask. Last night when I came back to camp, I was literally blowing out black. It's okay. It'll go away.
Blowing out
I
black.
would just leave. I feel like not to be that type of person, but wouldn't that hurt your lungs like crazy? I would immediately be like, oh, I'm gonna get cancer from this. I am over dramatic as hell. I know.
Most def.
But if I was blowing out black, I'd be like, yeah, I probably have 2 days to live. When I went to Coachella's website to check out their health and safety policy,
Kiki, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I wouldn't be over there at that house. After that, no.
don't ask me why. This is what happens. So they're like, for information on our health and safety policy, please visit here. And then you click it and it takes you to nowhere. So what happened to your health and safety policy? Because with what's going on, I feel like people can allegedly, this is just alleged, they can allegedly sue.
Yep.
My friend accidentally got in line for the super duper shower, so we're taking a super duper shower today. This is the walk. We ended up leaving the line because even the super duper showers, it literally wrapped around the building. It was so crazy. We're gonna come back and...
You telling me you're crazy? You think I'm finna leave that line just to not like go in, and I've been waiting for hours to go in? You're crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Me being me, I'm cutting the line. I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Like,
I'm making up all the lies. I got this condition. I got that condition. Like, bro, it's wrong though. I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying, bro. Get to a point.
hours and the line will be gone.
This is what I meant about the showers that you actually have to pay $20. And really, guys, the super duper showers? That's the creative name that you decided to come up with? Oh, let's call them the super duper showers. This is why everyone stunk there. Not because they didn't shower anything, but because the lines were insane, that even the paid version had a 2-hour line. I know people who usually stink were having a blast that day with an excuse like, oh, 2 hours. I ain't waiting for that. I'm not showering at all. Not that I...
Chad, what y'all doing, bro? Is y'all not showering for them 3 days or however long days y'all there, or y'all waiting in that line for 2 hours? Like, how would y'all do it? Like, is y'all taking a shower every day at Coachella or whatever, however long y'all in there for? Because like, it's two plus hours, bro. Use baby wipes? Facts though. Facts. Say hi. Wait, somebody joined? Oh, you back. Haley, welcome back. I would go to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, bro. Ain't no Planet Fitness at Coachella. Oh! Come on, bro. I just make my own shower with water bottles and then buy my own soap. Do it at the camp version for real. Facts, though, bro. Shoot. No cap, though. Smart, though. You might as well just bring a backpack of stuff that you need to freshen yourself up with. You know what I'm saying? Couple bottled waters. Like 12 bottled waters. You know you're going to need them water bottles. Oh! You got soap. You know what I'm saying? Maybe bring a towel to, you know, wipe it off. But really, shoot, the air is already air dry. Like, all that heat. Of course, you know. Shoot. But you're going to get right back sweaty, bro. Oh! So, my thing is, I don't know how I would do this. Like, if I get sweaty and I take my own little private shower, I'm going to get right back sweaty that night, bro. So, would you wait until, like, it hits nighttime? Like, when everything's over, you're done partying, then shower? But then you're going to be musty, and I hate feeling, like, disgusted, bro. That's a bad position you can be in, bro. Like, that's... Or like a gallon of water, bro. That gallon of water gonna be done for after that heat hit it, bro. Oh! Like, bro, it's gonna just evaporate without you even looking at it, bro. You think you save it and no, you need to hurry up and use it before it all evaporate all of it. Oh! Or just wash the body and not do your hair.
I was showering anyways, but like this gives me more of a motivation to just go out there and run with my pits up here like.
Last night when she was sleeping outside, the dust was so bad, there was like a layer of dust on her face. So she put the portable shower over her bed and it worked, right?
My head was in here and then I just zipped it down.
While everyone's in line for the showers, we're gonna jump on the shuttle and go to the supermarket.
Isn't Coachella meant to be fun?
It is fun. Aren't you enjoying this so far? Like, aren't you enjoying the snakes, the food that looks so amazing?
Yeah, right.
The tents, everyone getting sick, maybe losing one of your lungs. How many lungs do we have? I'm gonna Google this shit.
Isn't it two?
We have 2 lungs.
Oh!
Yo, Layze, don't piss me off. Bro, he didn't know we had 2 lungs. Oh! Yo, this guy is hilarious, bro. No, he's just like me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew it, like my brain somehow thought like, we actually do have 2 lungs. So people weren't joking when they called this a concentration camp, because you know when the line started at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and once you get close to Coachella, or I think once you get inside, there's still a crazy line inside. And the problem is once you get inside, there's actually no place for you to poop or like to go to the bathroom to use something. So if you have to pee or poop,
you're gonna have to walk all the way out.
You know, that's me sucking it back in, because you can't actually do anything. There's no toilets, so you're actually screwed.
Yeah, and that's why you don't eat before you go there. Like, man, I don't know. It's a bad situation, bro.
Hour 8 of being in line for the fucking Coachella camping. If you haven't heard, it's a shit show this year. We can't drink water. We can't go pee. They won't let us into any of the restrooms. No bathrooms except for the staff, and the staff won't let us in.
Wow. Only the staffs? It's messed up, bro.
We're starving, but we don't want to eat, because if we eat, apparently people ahead of us were shitting in the bushes. And the cops were called, so that stopped the fucking line for another half an hour, because people are shitting themselves in the bushes.
So where are we supposed to shit?
We haven't eaten since 3...
Layze, you worry about the wrong thing. Layze, you're worried about the wrong thing. Where's the shit? Like you want a picture of it or something? Like, you're worried about the wrong thing, bro. Oh, man, bro. People taking those in the bushes? Man, that's crazy, bro.
Ate 4 donuts at 3 o'clock this morning.
Where would you go to the bathroom though?
Sounds about right. That's it. I've drank 1 thing of water I haven't even finished my water. Can't finish the water. Can't do anything but sit here in the fucking... Our car is overheating. My phone has overheated twice. My camera doesn't work.
Do you guys hear the AC running at full blast?
Nice.
Because 8 hours. This was supposed to be a fun experience.
Probably scoop it up and put it in the food at this point.
Oh!
Okay. The bushes, I'll walk myself all around the store if I had to. Bro, honestly, bro, I feel like if somebody really wanted to and they just didn't care, bro, I feel like they will poop in the middle of the Coachella performance.
Oh!
I feel like it, bro. If they can't get out, they feel like they lost, bro. I feel like they would, bro.
I cannot. To pay over $1,000 for this experience where it's supposed to be fun, like imagine just struggling in your car, you have to hold your poop because you haven't pooped in hours because you can't do that anywhere, otherwise they're gonna call the cops.
I'm so glad I didn't go, bro.
You see Kylie Jenner with a bougie ass car coming in, going to whatever fancy hotel she's going to. I would die. I would pass away right there. Actually, I wouldn't pass away because I wouldn't be going here to begin with. Like,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Unless I have fuck all money where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy this bougie pass and this other bougie pass and this bougie pass where I can live like a king. I'm not going there.
Yep.
Another expensive pass, and I believe this is one of the most expensive ones, is the safari tent camping, and life here just seems amazing.
Here's a little tour of the camping safari area. People bring their inflatable pools and fill them up, and it's really cute, and decorate their tents. The bathrooms are right there, and then these are the showers.
The private showers.
Wow.
I'm gonna go this way because these are really cute. Look at this one.
Look at this one.
They decorated, they're so cute.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god.
It sounds like he's moaning a little bit.
Oh!
Why you say it like that, Layze, bro?
I'll show you guys the lounge and stuff. We're about to go eat breakfast, and I'll show you guys what they provide for breakfast. I think they said like omelets or something. This is our tent. We didn't bring anything to decorate because we flew in here and it would have been like too much stuff to bring. But
I know, the hassle.
So I saw some people comment that there was no shade on our tents. They added these, and it created really nice.
Girl, no one commented that. Let's be
Right.
for real. No one actually commented
For real.
that. Oh, you had a viewer that was worried. Do you want to know the price of this? The price for this, by the way, before taxes and fees, $10,000.
Oh!
$10,000, bro. $10,000.
Oh!
You're crazy, bro. You're just... Bro, listen, how did somebody even come up with this event called Coachella?
Oh!
How did you influence everybody to come to your Coachella, like your live event, and use those prices, bro? The Coachella event probably costs more than a regular event when a rapper perform, bro.
Oh!
$10,000? You got $10,000. You got your own bathroom. You can just go in. Private bathroom, private shower. You got like a little place, little pool part over there too. Nice grass. Yo, bro, I'm not paying that type of money, bro. You know how much rent you can like pay for there's like four months of rent, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Like, it's so hard to make this even type of money, bro. Like, when you're working and stuff.
$10,000 for this to get one of these rooms? Top 10 things that never happened. You had a viewer who saw that you had the $10,000 package, and the viewer was so worried. They saw you living in these poor conditions.
Man, forget them.
And the viewer was like, wow, are you okay? I don't see any
Just been my own Coachella in the house. Facts. Facts though.
shade. Like,
They got RVs, houses, pools, bro, own tents, private bathroom, private showers, display eats, bro. From man, I how dare you complain? And you got your own little shading area too.
I see the pools, I see that you guys have a lounge, private showers, private toilet, and these expensive rooms, but it doesn't seem like there's enough shade. Like, are you gonna make it? Do you think you're gonna be okay? Girl, no one said that. Who? No one said that. Maybe 1 out of 2 million comments, someone was trying to be nice. Hey, what if I like try to be nice to this girl so she invites me?
Yeah, she was just trying
maybe
to
they
brag.
probably were that level of delusional. They thought they were going to be invited with her. Stop.
I'm camping at Coachella for the very first time, and I wanted to bring a piece of my apartment out into the desert. I already set up the canopies, but let's set up the rest. Of course, we got to start with the tarp, and did I bring an entire rug out into the desert? Yes. I was really going for like classic vintage camping site, but
See, that rug is making me hot. Why would you bring a rug? What do you need a rug for?
a little bit more elevated, so I just brought this folding table, put this tablecloth on top for some color, and no campsite's complete without a bed that I of course had to add my personal touch to. And for seating,
Hey, little blower mattress? Hey, he making it look tough though. I ain't gonna lie, he making his experience look kind of tough.
I brought this director's chair and a few collapsible chairs, and as much as I wanted a vintage cooler, I couldn't find one in time, so this one's gonna have to do. I did, however.
Bougie! Bougie!
he was trying to find a vintage cooler.
Man!
He couldn't find a vintage
Man!
How is he gonna keep his
I'm not going to lie, chat. Me being me, I'm probably gonna have to start my own business at Coachella, bro. Charging buku money, bro. Give me my money back. Facts.
It's cold now without a vintage cooler. He wanted to match his vintage table with his vintage cooler and his vintage toilet. The vintage was vintaging, but then it didn't vintage. Why vintage?
Sir, I think you're gonna be fine not having a vintage cooler. Vintage cooler?
However, find this really
To be honest, let me buy one of them big fans. I stay there for Coachella. Man, for real though.
cool vintage trunk for all of my.
If I hear.
What'd he say?
However, find this really cool vintage trunk for all of my.
Vintage.
If I hear the word vintage one more time, I swear to God, you've said it at least 3 times in less than a minute. In 30 seconds, you've said the vintage word like 50 times. If I hear it one more time.
And there was no.
That's his favorite word, bro. You knock it, bro. You know how like somebody say the same word every sentence, bro? That's exactly. He's one of those.
Way
And
this.
then you got Cheez-Its. You got Cheez-Its, crackers in the desert? What do you even eat in the desert? Like, I'm just drinking water, bro.
Tourist was gonna go a whole weekend without a whole bunch of snacks. The table was looking a little bare, so I set up some knickknacks. Just kept it classic Coachella cowboy vintage. And then I used my cowboy hats.
There we go, using that word again.
Choke him. Go ahead and choke him. Whack him. Yep. Yep.
Vintage? Vintage? Do you have any other words in your dictionary than vintage?
That I'm wearing this weekend as decor, and even tied a few of my bandanas on the wall. And it just felt right to grab this little cactus when I was packing for the trip. And I even have a little shower set up in the corner. And that's the setup.
Shower setup.
I wonder if the weather was also vintage that day, because they saw this dude and it's like, oh, it's that dude on TikTok that loves vintage stuff. Let's change the theme of the sun right now to vintage sun.
Classic vintage camping site. Men used to go to war.
The crazy reality though, some people couldn't sleep at night because the dust was blocking their airways, and it was crazy because they lived in these tiny tents and everything. And then we have this guy who his biggest problem was not finding a vintage cooler.
Like
crazy.
There's people that are dying.
You guys are wondering, where do we sleep? We sleep in our cars. So it's
Cam.
a little air mattress thing. It's just knocked out. Sorry for the music. This is my car. This is my bed. This is my suite. And yeah, I literally lay here, pillows, and I close the top part.
Hey man, W car, bro. dirty car, because if it was my car, bro, I wouldn't be able to stretch my legs.
Oh!
Would not be able to stretch my legs, bro. They got a van, RV, they lay back, like.
And I knocked the fuck out. And then there's an...
Wait, but is your car vintage though? Those are my 2 cents on Nutella. Nutella?
Huh?
On Coachella? Let me know if you would pay over 1K to go to a concentration camp.
Not to that one.
Oh!
Hell no, I'm not going. Chat, y'all going, bro?
So I do see the data and it says that you're not subscribed. Why? It's literally free. And if this video gets 200K likes, I'll go to Coachella for you guys. I will risk all of it and I'll go to Coachella.
That's next year.
Oh!
That's next year.
Saying that as a joke, but what if it gets 200K likes? And if you do become a member, you get to watch my videos a day early.
Anyway, man, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts about this whole thing, the whole situation with the Coachella, bro. I really want to have y'all opinions in the comments, man. If you got any more videos y'all want to watch, suggest it. Drop in the comments, link in the description. If your comment get over 10 likes, we're going to react to it. Simple as that. Whatever I do, lay out boys and girls, make sure y'all drop a like. Literally drop a like. Turn that post notification bell. That little bell, just click on it. It's gonna turn yellow or white, or it'll turn white. So you be notified every time I drop a video, man. You don't want to miss this. Anyway, love y'all boys and girls, and I'm out, bro. Peace.